So hello everyone, welcome to the MERN Stack course playlist. This is the summary of the MERN Stack in this video will give. So let's begin with the MERN Stack. The MERN Stack name goes to the MongoDB, Express, React and Node.js. If you would be knowing to build a website, we require HTML, CSS, JavaScript, which are the basics. In that, we also require the backend, frontend. So it overall gives all the requirement we need to build a full stack web development. So for the MERN, which is MongoDB, which we store the data in the database, it's actually NoSQL. If you have been knowing the SQL, then it's easier NoSQL to learn. And Express is the backend framework, and React is the front-end library we will be using, and Node.js is the runtime environment that will allow you to run the JavaScript code in your system. And next, the components of MERN Stack will be like front-end, back-end and the UI part. UI part will be the React, will be all React is like a library in which we will have HTML code, JavaScript and all. We will have a brief discussion about in the further lectures. And Express is the backend framework, and we'll use MongoDB as the backend to store our data and fetch our data. So going on to the why we should learn the advantage of MERN Stack. It is efficient, scalability, flexibility and community support, which is actually more reliable to use and easy to understand for the beginners and all. Flexibility, like it can run in every platform, and it also have a community support, like you have all the documents required to help you in building a full stack web development. And moving on to the setting of MERN Stack, first we have to install the Node.js in the system, and after that we will set up an IDE so that way you can code. So for that we will use Vcode editor. So it's Node.js. You can install the latest version. Just download the Node.js and install it. It will get download the latest one. And we will also install the Vcode editor. I have already installed it, so I don't require it for that now. You can go and download the VS Code for Windows 10 according to your system. If you are Mac, then you can download from Mac. And after installing it, get installed, open the command prompt and just hit v to get the version, and npm v to know that it's installed correctly in the system. So in this course we will be working on first with the front end part, which is React library, which will be like handling the store and data flow from the action and from the backend to the front end. So there are much more things to learn in the React action reducers, which we'll be discussing in the next for the lectures. And if we see here, we have much more to learn in React. Components, paging, pages and all. There are much more things to learn. We can see in the document of the React. For starting, you have to write npx create React app @ latest, because latest is not required actually. So this is how the React will be working. We will be working in this components in the further lectures. So now we'll go to the VS Code that we installed. I have already installed, so don't worry that it's different from yours. So just install this packages AS7 React Redux, this one HTML tags, prettier, which are all required. You can also install the MongoDB, and that's the main thing. Angular also you can install for any future reference. ESM and React native setup. This one you have to install. Don't do this one. Yeah, and that's it to set up the MERN Stack course. We'll wait for the next video and start with the React basics.